Okay, midpoint. Now, the way the midpoint formula works, you add your x's, divide by 2, add your y's, divide by 2. All that is, if you have two numbers, you add them together, then you divide by 2. It's like finding the average. So that's what you're doing on here. So what this means is the midpoint will do 4 plus 10 to average the x's, divided by 2. Oops, battery's going. Let me grab a different one. Now, you can probably, 4 plus 10 in your head is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. If you use your calculator, like when they're negatives, make sure you hit enter, then divide by 2. If you don't, you'll get the wrong answer. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Now you average the y's. 6 plus 10. 6 plus 10 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Number 2. So we'll average the x's. And remember again, it's x then y. So we're going to average these two. And then 5 plus negative 1. So negative 3 plus negative 2, negative 5 divided by 2, negative 2.5. It is possible to get decimals. And then 5 plus negative 1 divided by 2 is 2. Number 3. Add your x's up. Divide by 2. Add your y's up. Divide by 2. 0 plus negative 2 is negative 2. Divide that by 2. Negative 1. 7 plus negative 10 is negative 3. Negative 3 divided by 2. Negative 1.5. All right. Hopefully that's not too bad. People usually find these really, really easy. It's just a matter of remembering it. And probably more than doing it with numbers, we're going to use the term midpoint in proofs more. But anyway. Now the distance formula looks a little bit more complicated. We have the square root, subtract your x's squared, plus subtract your y squared. Now, just for today, you can just type the whole thing right in. We'll talk about over the next couple days ones that you can't just type in, but for these first ones today, all you got to do. So we'll just fill in this formula. Remember, your x's come first. So type it all in. Second square root, parentheses, x1 minus x2, so negative 5. Now, just like we've done earlier, this would be minus negative 8. Minus negative 8, you can just turn to plus 8. Don't forget the square. Plus, parentheses, now the y's, negative 12 minus negative 16, which makes that plus 16, just like it's done in that point slope formula. Hit enter. 5. And then x1, y1, x2, y2, second square root, 0 again, minus negative 12, so plus 12. Hey, no, oop, forgot my plus. There we go. That's important. Don't forget that plus. Your answer will be way off. And then, hey, for these, we actually don't have a double negative. 8 minus 3. And there we go.